Hey everybody, the Cologne Guy here, back with another video. This time I'm going to talk to you guys about a specific watch that I've owned for over a year. A lot of you may not know, but I've got a massive passion for horology. Not that kind of horology, I'm talking about this kind of horology. And I absolutely love watches, almost as much as fragrances. Just to keep it on brand, however, the fragrance of the day is Guerlain L'Instant Homme Eau de Parfum, which is a beautiful green tea and dark chocolate fragrance. I actually talked about this in one of my most recent videos around high status fragrances for men, so make sure to click that card on the top left and check that video out after watching this one, of course. Also, great news, we actually surpassed 100 subscribers recently, which is absolutely fantastic. But a lot of you guys still aren't subscribed, so if you do want to join the Cologne Guy family, you like what you see, you want to hear more about style, fragrances and watches, definitely press that subscribe button down below and support the channel. But back to the topic at hand, this is the Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue, which is a watch I've owned for over a year. I bought this after achieving a big milestone of mine, and that's sort of what I like to do with watches, is buy them for a particular reason, to give me obviously memories and sort of show where I'm going in my career. So this watch has been hyped up quite a lot in the watch community. People call it a great alternative to the Rolex Submariner and other dive watches in that category, because it's a lot more affordable, and I'd say affordable in quotation marks because £3,000 is quite a lot of money, of course. But I do consider this watch and watches like the Omega Seamaster, I would say a used Oyster Perpetual Rolex. I think these are all attainable luxury, because as long as you work hard for something and obviously you progress in your career, start making bank and doing good for yourself, then you should quite easily have the luxury to buy a watch like this, and those are the watches. So just onto the build quality of the watch. You have a steel polished and satin finish case with a crystal domed sapphire, as well as an anodized aluminum bezel with 60 clicks of movement. So straight away, this is a dive watch through and through, and of course with 200 meters of water resistance, this is a perfect companion if you like to scuba dive or take the occasional plunge, you know, swimming for example. Even if you just want to shower with your watch on, of course this will handle that no problem because it's built like a tank. And for the price, I'm really happy to say that it does feel incredibly quality and luxurious. As you can see, I've worn this watch for a long time, so of course there's some dings and scratches on it, but I mean, the watch still looks great. You know, the scratches add some character to the piece, and it's, of course, if I want to polish it and get rid of those scratches, I can. But I personally don't like to polish watches. Each scratch has some history and story behind it, so I like to obviously keep it, and it sort of reminds me of how long I've worn this watch. Don't try and beat your watches, but if you do get the occasional ding and scratch, this watch should take care of it easily. Onto the dimensions, so this is a 39mm diameter case. It's 11.9mm thick, obviously with that crystal domed sapphire counting to some of that thickness. And the lug-to-lug is 47.5mm long. I think the lug-to-lug is the most important factor to take into account if you want to figure out if you can wear a watch without actually trying it on in person. 47 to 48 is sort of my go-to in terms of a nice proportional watch, and the strap width is 20mm long. It's got an oyster style bracelet similar to the Rolexes, of course, with some rivets on the sides, and the bracelet itself has the Tudor logo inscribed, which is very cool, and it's got a double clasp system, so you obviously open up the little piece at the top, then you sort of clip away the bottom piece, and of course you can take the watch off quite easily as well as put it on. But the bracelet is very comfortable, it doesn't snag any hairs, and it is quite a secure bracelet as well, so this watch won't be going anywhere as long as you've got everything clasped away. Onto the movement, so this is an in-house Tudor-manufactured MT5402 COSC certified movement with 27 joules and a beat rating of 28,800. Jesus, but what does that actually mean? On the surface of it, and obviously using the watch, it doesn't really mean anything, but in terms of obviously horology and people that are into watches, having an in-house movement is something that people obviously like to brag about, and it's quite a cool thing to say. But on the same token, pretty much every Seiko, which is a cheap, affordable watch, has an in-house movement. So in terms of which camp I'm in, I don't really care, to be honest, but at the same time, having an in-house movement on a Swiss watch is quite a bragging point, so I do like that about this watch in particular. But what does the joule and beat rating even mean? That just means how smooth the second hand moves around the watch. The higher the rating of the beats, the smoother the movement, which also sort of means a more higher quality and more expensive to make watch. So when I was trying to buy this watch, I did have some other alternatives that I was looking into. For example, the Omega Seamaster 300, a Grand Seiko Sport GMT, and even the Tudor Black Bay 36mm version. But I'm happy I went with this particular watch. You know, as I said, it fits my wrist perfectly. People know the Tudor brand. It's been super reliable and robust, and obviously took a beating. It's so versatile, I can wear this in pretty much any outfit and it works. So I'm really happy with the investment I made with this watch. It shared a lot of memories with me. It's been pretty much everywhere around that I've been, because I do wear this watch pretty much daily. So already I've got great memories attached to it, and I'm definitely going to be wearing it in the future, regardless of whether I have a nice massive collection. This watch will always mean something to me because, like I said, it's got some sentimental value, and I've worked really hard to get to where I am, and I'm just really happy to wear this watch and will continue to wear it daily.